Hello. Last time we talked about hallucinogenic drugs and mentioned marijuana, but I failed to detail all there is to know about marijuana. So without further ado, here's the video, Marijuana, its effects and uses. History. Marijuana has been grown in the United States since colonial America, but it wasn't used for smoking. It was a textile good originally. Its earliest dated use for its psychotropic effects was in the Middle East, smoked by Muslims in the form of hashish, a refined marijuana extract. Marijuana has been used recreationally in the United States since the Mexican Revolution in the early 20th century, where Mexican immigrants first brought the practice of recreational smoking of the plant. This gained popularity quickly until states started outlawing the drug, blaming it for the Great Depression in the early 1930s, calling it the devil's weed. In 1937, it was banned nationally, and heavy taxes were set on any goods made from hemp. This was replaced by dropping the tax and making marijuana, along with heroin, LSD, ecstasy, illegal. Since that, 29 states have legalized it for medical uses, and 9 states have legalized it for recreational use, along with the District of Columbia. Effects. Psychologically, the two active ingredients in marijuana affect the brain in different ways. THC, the psychotropic compound in marijuana, causes euphoria, heightened sensory perception, laughter, altered perception of time, short-term memory, and auditory hallucinations. The effects of its sister compound CBD are relaxation, mood changes, and increased appetite. The physical effects depend on the method of consumption. The most common way people use the drugs is by smoking it. Another method of consumption is through food infused with THC and CBD. There is risk in taking edibles because of the delay of the effects of up to an hour, in which people may take too much of the substance, temporarily impairing motor skills and thinking. The last method is topical. There are balms and lotions infused with CBD used directly in areas of pain as a topical pain reliever. Legislation. In the 2005 case of Gonzalez v. Reich, participants who used medical marijuana were arrested by federal agents. The law was upheld in the end, and marijuana remains federally legal. To trace things back, in 1937, marijuana recreational use was banned nationally. In 1970, the Controlled Substance Act banned marijuana along with a few other drugs in their scheduling system. Since then, 29 states have legalized it for medical use, and 9 of those states have legalized it for recreational use, including as well as the District of Columbia. There are currently bills being written and propositions in state elections where it is still banned to legalize the substance. Medical use. CBD is becoming more and more common as a relaxer and pain reliever. There are many topical lotions and balms on the market for relieving pain in joints and skin. CBD can also be mixed in vape juice, snack food, pills, or smoked on its own, relaxing the user and giving pain relief. Many studies show that CBD and THC directly affect the spread of cancer cells, slowing their spread and to a stop in some cases. There are currently tests underway to find if either compound can kill cancer cells. Marijuana has a lot of anecdotal evidence that it is effective as a painkiller when it's used in correct doses. Marijuana has also been prescribed for the treatment of anxiety and pain. There are various studies to back up those prescriptions. Dangers. There have been deaths linked to marijuana use, although these cases have not been proven to be caused by marijuana. In most cases, it's consuming the drug before suicide or mixing it with more dangerous drugs. When users smoke the substance, they can experience coughing and shortness of breath. These are just temporary effects. While it may not have the tar and carcinogens tobacco does, it could potentially affect your breathing in the long term. Cancer patients cannot depend on marijuana treatment alone. Ingesting marijuana on a regular basis only slows the spread of cancer cells. It is not yet proven to kill or even completely stop cancer cells from growing. It is possible, but very unlikely, for users to develop psychological addictions. These are very manageable because withdrawals are nothing like that of physical addictions like nicotine or alcohol. It's more of a desire for the user to take in more frequently. Conclusion. In the future, researching marijuana could potentially save lives. Not only that, but be a safer substitute in place of alcohol and nicotine. Marijuana still has a lot to teach us. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Yes. I'm sorry for the mic quality. My brother stole my good mic, and I'm using like a 1990 Gateway PC mic. So this is terrible, and I hate my life.